Hey everyone, Simon back here for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And for this Friday, I got a couple videos for you, stories that sort of go along with what I normally report on. The first one here is about a Pennsylvania lawmaker and his consistent harassing of pro-life supporters. Now, before I get into this story, everyone please give me a thumbs up if you like this sort of content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when I put out new videos. All that will help people find this channel and this content down the road. Okay, let me go ahead and get into the story for you. This one's pretty sickening, but definitely worth reporting on. People need to know what's happening with this guy. This is titled, Pennsylvania Democrat Has Criminal Complaint Filed Against Him for Harassing Pro-Life Supporters. Now, Pennsylvania Democratic lawmaker Brian Sims has made the news quite a few times in the last weeks. On Monday, he filmed himself harassing and abusing an elderly female pro-life supporter, a protester basically. She was on the sidewalk trying to counsel people, basically, and she tried to ignore his harassment and kept praying while he berated her. But he went on, on a rampage, basically. For 8 minutes, he constantly harassed the woman, calling her, quote, an old white lady, and adding, quote, shame on you. What you're doing here is disgusting. And I'd like to say that pretty much that describes what he was doing. Now, Sims, an openly gay Democrat, is a Pennsylvania state representative from the 82nd District. So while this gay man was over there harassing women that were pro-life, really makes no sense to me in the first place. But let me continue with the story here. It gets a little bit better even. Now, earlier in the spring, Sims was at the same Planned Parenthood location at the clinic there and harassed a couple of pro-life minors and called them pseudo-Christians. Now, the worst part of this was that the lawmaker Sims offered $100 to anyone who could identify the minors, the pro-life advocates outside of the Planned Parenthood. Now, this is what people refer to as doxing, and it means to identify someone so that they can be tracked down. And this is a common tactic used against those someone would want to have harassed, basically where you release their personal information, their name, where they live, how to contact them, their family member's name, all that kind of stuff. Now, this is illegal, especially since this was being done against minors, something this lawmaker should know. Now, the mother of these teenage girls, who Sims offered money to identify, filed a police report against the Democratic politician. The mother of the girls, ages 13 and 15, said that Sims' aggressive behavior had concerned her for her daughter and their friends' safety. She said she would like to see Sims apologize for his behavior to her daughters and their daughter's friend. So this is kind of crazy that this guy's allowed to get away with this behavior and nothing's happening to him. I believe that this criminal complaint against him should be investigated and he should be held accountable for his actions. And he should actually pick on someone his own size instead of an elderly female or some minor females who are teenagers basically out there just supporting the rights of unborn babies. So this is a crazy story in my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think. As usual, the comment section is open, so feel free to comment whether you agree or disagree with anything I've had to say. But that's the story from my perspective. I'll see you guys on the next video.